Well, I'm supposed to have my glass up or something?
Yeah, you should have your glass up. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to Chats with Chexx, and it's your hostess with the mostest, Chexx. And today I have a lovely guest for my Q&A section. Please introduce yourself to the people.
For those who don't know me, probably all of y'all, my name is Meech. Yeah, man, I've been out here in Europe for a long time, but I guess during the show, y'all gonna get to know a little bit more about me.
Yes,
all right?
We're all excited. I'm excited. That's for damn sure. So, welcome back to the Q&A section. If you're new here, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe. Okay, so I'm going to explain a little bit how this Q&A section thing works for those of you that are new here. So Q&A is we write down a few questions. I write down some of my own, he writes down some of his own, and then we put them in, yes, you guessed it, Karina Jr. Hi, baby. So we put them in here, and then we each get a turn to pick one out and ask each other the question. Are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to start. Okay.
How you know which one is your question and which one?
You don't know. That's the point.
Right,
so
okay.
you. Isn't that the best part? Okay. What do you think your biggest fear is?
Man, to be honest, my biggest fear already happened to me already. Like growing up, I always said my biggest fear was like getting punched without even knowing. And that shit happened like 6 years ago. I was in Poland actually.
Okay, like in Warsaw or somewhere else?
No, I was in the three cities, like Sopot. Yeah, I was in Sopot.
Okay, like the Danskin. Like
Yeah, the Danskin and all that. Yeah, man, me and my homeboy, we was just walking. I was eating a kebab at the time, and I was just thinking like, this kebab is. I was just about to say this shit is delicious. But next you know, I'm on the ground. I'm like, damn, what the hell?
What's going on?
Yeah, so that's my biggest fear though.
Okay, so it already happened to you, so I'm guessing, and now you have no fears at all. Right.
Nah, not really, nah.
Okay.
I mean, I might have to think about it.
Okay. So I guess you'll tell us about that next time. You pick, it's your turn to, yeah.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve is rude people. I don't like rude people because that's disrespectful, and don't disrespect me like you don't know me like that.
But what do you consider rude? Like
people who just intentionally say or do things unnecessarily. For example, if you don't like me, keep it to yourself. That's none of my business. That's your business. So don't come at me with some attitude when I'm speaking to you properly, or when I'm greeting you, or when you get in a room and you don't greet people.
Right.
Like, that's disrespectful. Come on, it's common manners, it's common decency, you know? So yes. Are you on Tinder? If yes, how many dates have you been on?
No, I'm not on Tinder, but I did used to be on Tinder though. When I'm on there, man, look, to be honest, I'm like old school.
Okay.
So like, I'm one of those people that you match with, and I probably would never write back.
Really? So you like more of a conventional way of meeting people?
Yeah, I'm old school. I like to meet my shawty in person. You know what I'm saying?
Be like, hey, mom, you wanna?
Nah, I mean, I'm just saying it's more real that way because like, at any time, like we could be chopping it up for like, I don't know, X amount of time on this app, and we develop an online relationship, but that's nothing. Like you owe me nothing. Yeah, that's
not a personal relationship.
No, at the end of the day, you can meet somebody in real life and then be like, let me cut this.
So basically, what you're saying is, when you meet somebody online, it's less real than meeting somebody in person.
Of course, absolutely.
Okay, all right, that's.
It's not the same. It's not the same. You don't treat that the same.
I feel you. It's your turn.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Chocolate, why?
Chocolate ice cream. what came to my mind when you said vanilla chocolate. I'm like, chocolate. But I was thinking, vanilla, if we're talking about that other thing. Okay. What's next?
Yeah, what's next? Alright, I can read it though.
Okay.
Alright, so what's next? Like, what's next after this? Like.
But that's your question. So
Alright, but we both can answer it then. Right?
Okay, what's next for me?
Because I wanted to know.
What's next for me is more efforts, more commitment, and finally doing the things that I said I was going to do. It's about doing, yeah.
You know, that's crazy. That's crazy because that's my answer.
Nah.
No, for real, real talk.
Really?
Like I always say, do more. Like, be more, do more. The more you do, the more you find out more about like what you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. A lot of people don't do that, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. I mean, I won't lie. I procrastinated a whole lot of things, right? A whole lot of things, especially this. I had this idea for the longest time, but I just kept sitting on it. And now I'm doing. Yes. So.
What made you want to start a podcast?
What made me want to start a podcast? You know, I always hear this saying, like, when you do what you love, it doesn't feel like you're working, right? So I like to talk, you know, I genuinely feel like I'm a very outspoken person. I have an opinion for everything, and I get that from my dad. Like, I argue about anything. If it's worth it, it doesn't necessarily mean I agree with what I'm arguing with, but it's just because I genuinely like to talk and I like to speak, you know. So, oh, there's a section that always gets deep, right? How old were you when you had your first sexual experience?
Sexual experience. Does that include kissing?
Sexual experience, whatever you perceive as a sexual experience counts.
I don't know, shit. I don't know. I think that's kind of sexual. I don't know, maybe kissing.
Yeah.
Like when I first kissed a girl for real, with all the tongue action and all that. You know,
Did you know what to do though, or was it just like tongue?
I mean, shit. I talk with a lisp, so I already know how to work my tongue. I'm already in full control of my tongue muscles. Like I don't know. I was in 6th grade. I was 12 years old.
Okay.
Did I know what to do?
Find out on the next episode.
I don't know, man. But you know, after at the end of every school day, we'll just come meet. We'll catch eye contact. Come up and we get right to the business.
It was like a. You feel me?
Yeah, that was probably my first time.
Thank you for sharing that with us. We really appreciate it. It's your turn to pick a question.
My bad. What is your idea of the perfect foreplay?
Oh damn.
Oh yeah, this is your question.
Yeah. My idea of the perfect foreplay is there has to be a build up to it. You can't just, just come out of nowhere. Oh bang, take off my. It's like relax. It's not a like woo woo. You already know we getting somewhere, so you don't need to rush through it. It's a journey. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the journey. Sightsee. Yes. If I could put it in a metaphor. Wait, were you trying to chime in over there?
I mean, I'm just saying that answer was as dry as this Merlot right
now.
This is your podcast, girl. You supposed to give the juice.
Okay.
No, but I don't know if we gonna.
I mean, I can stop fucking around. Okay, seriously, my idea of the perfect foreplay, definitely, you have to be able to, touch me nicely. You know what I'm saying? Kiss me nicely. Kiss me softly. Like I said, it should be a build up. You can't just come bang, tongue in my mouth, and You know what I'm saying? Like, let's woo, bring that all the way down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, kiss me first. Like, bite my bottom lip and then look me in the eye a little bit. Make me feel wanted. Like, show me that you want me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's your idea of the perfect foreplay?
I mean, as I get older, you know what I mean, my foreplay is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, before it was a little bit, used to be more, I don't know, man, foreplay used to just be like, let me do what I like. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, foreplay is a little bit different, man. It have to be some type of energy in the room, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we doing. We is changing energy. So, like if the energy ain't there, like, it don't matter how attractive the person is, anything like that, I need to have that part of it, you know what I'm saying? Because we got that physical energy, but then we got that, you know what I'm saying, the other two types of energy that's out there that's available when two people interact. So that's what I like. So
okay, I feel that. Okay, so
I guess it's my turn. All right, so what's the main differences you see from black people here in Europe and from Barcelona and you know, in USA?
Manners, to be honest. No offense to anybody, and I am not, like I said, I can't speak generally because I can only speak from personal experience. But like from the experience, I've received a lot of disrespectful, I've had a lot of people disrespect me in different ways because of cultural differences. Like, some people don't speak to other people properly because they think, oh, women are whatever. I really don't know. I don't know how to categorize it, but that's what the difference is. Our manners, the way we are brought up with certain principles differs, but that also just differs from people to people. But with the black people, it's definitely very clear. Like, okay, yeah, we're more cultural, in a sense. Yeah.
I mean, definitely. You know, I mean, speaking from like, I mean, there's don't get me wrong. There's a lot of American culture that's dedicated from you know, the Black Americans there, but also, you know, what we're missing is that other side. You know what I mean? Because we're the only group that really don't know where the fuck we from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I mean, it's very interesting that you say this because, you know, I was having a conversation with my friend the other day and I was telling them, like, it must be like really weird because y'all don't know where you're from and y'all stay in a country where you're constantly being shown that we don't want you here. So it's like, you brought me here, and now that I'm here, or rather my 4 children are here, you treat them like trash because, you know, we don't belong here. But it's like, nobody wanted to be here in the first place, right? So I mean, yeah. Oh, it's the last question. I got a bit deep there. What Poland?
why Poland?
Why Poland besides the economic side of it? Why Poland? Poland chose me. I'm telling you, Poland chose me. I don't know how to put that in a more specific and straightforward way, but I wasn't really, like, this was not, like, it wasn't even in my mind. Like, I didn't even think about it. It just happened due to a series of random events that made it possible for me to be here. Yeah. What about you? Why Poland? Besides the economic side of it.
Yeah, because, you know, like, you know, but to be honest, man, like, the reason why I'm here now is because of, you know, my best friend is out here. He has a daughter out here.
Oh, okay.
Set up shop, you know what I'm saying? Plus, we have some businesses together, so it makes sense for me to be here.
Financially.
But, you know, I mean, I guess in that sense, Poland chose me too.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, you don't choose it.
Right. You don't choose, just go with the flow.
Yeah, you just go with the flow. My thing is, where you from though? Do you want to give your hometown a shout out or something?
Hey, 414 stand up Milwaukee. Look, I'm never there, but I'm always rapping. Hey, love y'all.
Okay, so this brings us to the end of the Q&A section. I would like to take time to thank you for coming onto my platform and sharing your truth. You know what I'm saying? I hope we could do this again next time in a more, like, you know,
with a little bit more juice.
With a little more. Of course. Thank you so much and good evening. Okay, so Thank you so much for joining me on Wine Chats with Chexx. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow my Facebook page, Wine Chats with Chexx, where I want it to be an interactive platform where you can suggest any more themed Q&As if you'd like. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'll drop my handle just right there for you guys to see. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. Mwah. Cheers.